So President Trump spoke openly about an insane decision that he made recently. The Daily Beast reports the following. President Trump appeared to admit on Saturday that his controversial decision to recognize Israel's annexation of the Golan Heights was a spur-of-the-moment move. Trump told the audience at the Republican Jewish Coalition gathering in Las Vegas that he made the decision during a discussion with his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and the U.S. ambassador to Israel, David Friedman. Quote, I said, fellows, do me a favor. Give me a little history quick. I want to go fast. I got a lot of things. I'm working on China, North Korea. Give me a quickie, Trump said. How do you like the idea of me recognizing exactly what we're discussing? He said. Recounting the conversation, he went on to say Friedman expressed shock at the move, saying the ambassador looked like, quote, like a wonderful, beautiful baby. What? Trump granted U.S. recognition of the Golan Heights as Israeli territory when Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited last month. The proclamation is a dramatic departure from decades of U.S. policy. The move was widely seen as an attempt to boost Netanyahu, who is up for re-election on April 9th. Now, he goes on to say the following, quote, this is what Trump said about this issue. I went, bing, it's done. It was done. So he's illegally giving Israel Syrian territory, and he's bragging about how, yeah, I just kind of made the decision on a random Tuesday. I was talking to everybody around me. I said, how would you like it if I did this? And they were like, what? And I was like, bing, it's done. Golan Heights is yours. That's not how it works. You can't do that. That's not the way it works. Again, Donald Trump is not the emperor of everything. And also, hilarious, if the U.S. ever argues ever again that this country is violating international law, so we have to do something about it. You just directly went against the international community and international law and pretended like you were emperor of the world and just casually gave the Golan Heights to Israel, even though it's Syrian land. But see, he's such an unreflective doofus. I don't think he cares. He's almost admitting I didn't really think about it, but for a couple seconds, and I said, sure, give Israel whatever they want. And yet again, I'm going to come back to my core thesis here. It's all because Ilhan Omar was right. We just did the story earlier. Donald Trump met with multiple billionaires in Las Vegas, including Sheldon Adelson, and Israel's his top issue. And so Donald Trump raises a tremendous amount of money for the Republican Party and for himself from Sheldon Adelson, and then he does exactly what Sheldon Adelson wants, which is give Israel, roll out the red carpet for Israel and give them everything, even things you're not allowed to give it to them. And that's where we are. So, Donald Trump is a cuck to Netanyahu, the Israeli government, and billionaire donors. That's what he is. And that's what it shows. And you don't have the authority or the ability to give away land like this. And think about how much of a destabilizing impact this has. I mean, it's wrong on principle. You can't just give away somebody else's land. But also, it has a genuine destabilizing effect. In the same way that the West Bank announcement does, too. This guy's not interested in peace. He's interested in playing for a team, and that team is the team that's giving him financial assistance. That's what it is. It's fair to say he's not fit for this office. He's not. Because at least other presidents, even though many of them were equally corrupt, at least they were contemplative enough and reasonable enough to really think about it and think through the consequences and go, I can't do this. This goes way too far. Not Trump. He doesn't give a fuck. But the way in which he doesn't give a fuck is not the way he portrayed it. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck, I'll fight for you, the American people. That's not what he's doing at all. He's going, I don't give a fuck, so I'll just fight for my donors. So in other words, you're like all the other establishment hacks except on steroids.